Hi, Trish here, also Knitting Treasures. Bet you're wondering, how in the world do you do custom SKUs? Custom labeling on your eBay store. Yep, a lot of people have been asking how it's done, what's it for, what's the purpose. I'm going to show you and let you get some tips and tricks, so don't go away. Okay, thank you for coming back. I hope you can see my screen okay. What I have here is I have this plate. This is a Holly Hobby plate. It's a collector plate. I got it for free. I wouldn't pick these up. They're not really valuable at all, but since I got it for free, I thought I'd grab it. And another reason is because it's dated 1974. And that happens to be the year that I graduated high school. Yep. I know a lot of you probably weren't even born yet, but yeah, 1974. So that's a picture that I do have. And what I did is in the search here, so in the search, I just typed in Holly Hobby commemorative plate. And then hit the search. And then you can see some that came up and scroll down and down and scroll down, and there's one just like mine right there. Holly Hobby Christmas 1974 commemorative edition plate. As you can see, only $8.99 plus shipping. So I'm going to click on that one. And I am going to pick Sell Now. And everything comes up just how their listing is. So the title's already there. The correct category is already there. So I'm going to use everything that is the same. Now, the custom queue, that's what this is right here. If you can see your listing, your title, subtitle, custom queue. It's no extra charge, but what that is where do you store your items? Now where I store mine, I have, for example, MK, that's a tote filled with items, MK, a game shelf. These are all the different custom labels that I use. This is a holiday, so I do have a drawer of holiday. So I mark my drawer H for holiday. So that's the custom label SKU that I'm using. Then when this item sells, I can see that this is on there, and then I know just to go to the drawer that's labeled H, pull it open, and there's my item. And that's the custom SKU that we have now. Other categories in my store, I have different headings, and one of the headings I have, of course, is holiday decorations. And the second heading I have, because this is a vintage, and I have vintage and all of the different vintage options, and it's a plate. I'll do vintage plate. Other options I could do, I might want to do just miscellaneous, other, vintage accessories. So however you want to do your store with any headings that you want, and then you can fill the store categories. Although it's under this store on eBay's heading, in my personal store, I have under holiday decorations, vintage plates. Condition is used, then I add my photos. And I'm sure you know how to add photos. I have many photos to add. Take a few of them, open them, and that's how I do. And then I always do this part. I know if you're on your phone, and this is the problem I think I have, is I'm just so used to using a generic form fill out that this is what I do. That's my general ending of every item I use. So this is why I keep on my computer, so I can do item description. It's not easy for me to do that on a phone. So then I just highlight the heading, copy, bring it down here, and paste. And then to make it real special, on the options up here, I just highlight this whole heading because I like it to stand out in my store, and I always use the same font and the same size. And then the heading itself, I might change colors. And this is like a very pretty Christmas greenish blue. I'm just going to pick one for now. I always bold and underline. So we have Holly Hobby, Christmas 1974 commemorative edition, porcelain 10.5-inch decorative plate. And I think I'll split that there. So that's how it would look in my store if somebody comes to look at it. It's a little bit more information. And these item specifics, you want to always fill out as much as you can. It reaches more people. Modified item usually is always no. Country, this shows, I'll show you, it does say in the back of the plate, made in Japan. So you want to hit that, Japan. And usually there's a lot more item, and you can add custom specifics if you want. I'm not going to do that right now. And then I always play with my pictures. For example, that's not a very bright one. So here you can, they have all these options. You can choose any of these. You can crop your picture here. Let's crop it and make it bigger. And this is probably why it takes me so long to list, because I do all of this. You can rotate it if you want. And you can do automatic brighten, which that works somewhat. Then you also have this item, and you can make the background go away, highlight it how you want, change everything however you feel it works best. That looks pretty good. Save. Do my next picture. Needs brightened up. Save. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just correcting all my pictures so they really stand out better. And you can do this with any one of your pictures. Since I don't have the feature that eBay, I guess, automatically takes out the background, I can't do that on this computer. So that's how the listing is. And I'll do a fixed price, and that one was $8.99. I'm just going to do $9.99. Accept best offer. I take PayPal, no additional comments, 30 days, seller, free returns. And I could do free shipping here. I'm not going to do that right now. And I'll do partial, select ground. Probably on this one, I'm going to do USP priority. And I do 1 business day because that keeps me top rated seller. I do sell international, that's fine. I don't fill out any of this right now. I just do custom weight and 1 to 2 pounds. And right now I'm not boosting it, no volume pricing, and list item. And that's it. And that's how you do the custom SKU or the custom listing. And let's just, if you ever want to find anything, this is my store. Right now I have 229 listings. And I put that in my store. This is, instead of the eBay categories, my store categories. And I put it under holiday. So then we'll just do search. And the only thing in search then that comes up are everything that I have under the holiday. And right here it is. And there is the custom SKU H. Now, some of these, for example, I left this one. This is a musical porcelain, which I did not, as you see, put the custom SKU because I wanted to show you. At the top here, all of the headings, and here's your custom label. Now, under here, as you see, and when I point to them, there's a little pointer. So all you have to do if you need to do any corrections, just hit on that little pointer. This comes up, and I'm going to put the letter H because that's where I want that musical little Christmas thing to go in the category H. Submit. And there it is. It is now in the H. So all of these headings up here you can change however you want, and if you want to make these columns bigger, you just grab it and pull it, makes it bigger. Grab it, pull it, make it smaller. But that's how you can change. It's like this I do not have in there, so let me do that one. H. Submit. And there it is. Now it's in the right spot. So I know when this sells, I know exactly where to go and where to find it. So I hope that helps you figure out maybe some of the custom SKUs. I know a lot of people had questions about what is custom SKUs, what is a custom, how do I do the headings, how do I categorize my items for sale. So there's a little bit of tips and tricks in case if you didn't know. Hope you enjoyed that. If you do like this, please leave a comment. Let me know if there's something else you want to learn, if there's something you didn't understand. I answer all my comments. It helps my channel, so please leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Also subscribe, hit the thumbs up so you're notified every time I do a new video. Almost forgot what I was going to say. Every time I do a new video, then you'll be notified when I upload it. So you can get to that. And I appreciate you. Thank you for watching.